switching to weather here in the Bay Area. A first alert weather day, and we're getting ready for some rain, finally.
Yeah, talk about weather whiplash. We go from fire weather concerns in Southern California with a couple weeks of offshore winds, and then all of a sudden we're talking about a lot of rain falling from the Bay Area northward and a lot of precipitation in the Sierra as well. We'll talk more about that coming up in the Toyota Tahoe report. I want to start with the big picture perspective and just show the evolution of this parade of rain chances that's going to happen over the next week or so. So this is the radar simulation as we head from tomorrow through the first half of next week. And you see that fire hose of moisture. That is the atmospheric river, these narrow channels of moisture in the atmosphere that transport as much water through the air over our heads as flows through the mouth of the Mississippi River. That's going to be aimed at the west coast, but kind of drifting a little bit as it gets guided by the parent storm system. So we're looking at a prolonged stretch of wet weather over the course of the next several days. The first day of this wet weather pattern is going to arrive tomorrow. So let's take a look at how this is going to shape up. I'll put some labels on the map here so you don't get lost. Let's get the numbers out of there for now. Put some labels on the map so you don't get lost as we bring in the radar simulation, which we will start at 10 o'clock tonight and go through 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. And it's a very underwhelming appearance on the radar simulation in that time frame. Some light rain showers here and there. That first wave likely to evaporate. This stuff in the pre-sunrise hours of Friday morning is likely to hit the ground, but mainly north of the Golden Gate. Now that's going to spread out as we head from 4 o'clock tomorrow through 10 o'clock on Friday. So we'll wind the clock forward in that time frame, and there it is, trying to appear on the map behind me. There we go. We're going to be seeing that rain trying to move in as we head into the afternoon hours as well. From 10 o'clock tomorrow through 4 o'clock on Friday, we're bringing in the more steady and potentially heavier rain, but only in pockets. So the flooding potential tomorrow is going to be at a minimum. And then we head through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. The rain continues. It's going to be off and on, but it's definitely going to be out there as we go through the late night hours on Friday. And some of the heaviest rain is going to fall through the first half of the day on Saturday. So our last animation of Futurecast goes until 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, when most of the map is covered by green with a few pockets of darker green and a little bit of yellow indicating those heavier downpours. So you add that rain up over the course of the next few days, and we're looking at tomorrow just a marginal risk of too much rain in a short amount of time. This is the excessive rainfall outlook from the Weather Prediction Center, and this shade of green indicates, yeah, we can't completely rule out the possibility of localized flooding, but it's not going to be a widespread concern. As Saturday, though, as more rain falls onto increasingly saturated ground, that's when we get into that next category. It's termed a slight risk. What it means is an elevated threat of too much rain falling in a relatively short amount of time. We're talking 1 to 2 inches of rain in the course of about 36 hours or so. And that could lead to some flooding of any flood-prone location. So if you live in an area that does have those concerns, you want to be prepared for rising water as we head into the weekend. But we're not done. The rain continues falling into next week, and by the time we're adding it up through the middle of next week, these are the 7-day forecast rain totals from the Weather Prediction Center. We're looking at the potential for 8 inches of rain in the Santa Cruz Mountains around Ben Lomond. Let's look at San Jose for a second and just kind of pause the camera here. The forecast is for just over 2.5 inches of rain, but the bust and boom amounts indicate the range of possibilities, either the driest reasonable scenario or the wettest reasonable scenario. The driest is less than 1 inch of rain. That's about 1/3 of the official forecast, while the boom amounts is almost double the official forecast. And it's kind of the similar range of possibilities for Concord. Forecasting over 4 inches of rain, but if we miss out, still picking up 1.5 inches, but hitting jackpot amounts to almost 7 inches of total rainfall. San Francisco, a similar story, forecasting over 4 inches of rain. That jackpot amount, though, is over 8 inches of total rainfall, and the amounts go up as we head into the North Bay, 5.5 to 6.5 inches of rain. But look at the boom amount for Santa Rosa. We're forecasting 6 inches of rain, which is a lot over the course of 7 days. We could easily double that amount if that atmospheric river just decides to stall and direct the heaviest rain towards us for a longer period of time. So we've got a lot going on over the course of the next 7 days. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. We're not really focused on temperatures because the rain chances are the primary concern. We're looking at temperatures that are going to be hovering in the mid to upper 50s. And notice the trend here. Rain on Friday, rain on Saturday, showers on Sunday. Not a washout, but not dry either. And then rain with that second peak of the atmospheric river Monday and Tuesday before showers taper off. One dry day, the last day of the 7-day forecast, a week from today. But we'll be tracking that rain 24 hours from now. It'll be falling already about 12 hours from now before the sun comes up on Friday. Brian?